Hi, hello. I am alive here with you guys. Hello. When you come in, say hey, drop a comment, let me know that you can hear me and everything sounds good, and so I can say hello back. Oh my gosh, what an exciting day. Because just like I'm sure you've seen my posts and gotten my emails and all the things. So Amazon, they have their Prime deal days for shoppers and people getting their items, getting ready for Christmas, all the good things. Oh, thank you for the heart. Come on in, get on in. And EYG in our space, what we have is elevation days, and we are in the middle of the beginning of elevation days. It started today at midnight. It's going until October 8th, tomorrow at midnight. If you're catching this live or if you're watching the replay, we are in the middle of elevation days right now. So what that means for us is this is where leaders we come together, we really sow into ourselves because we're in Q4 right now. We need to make sure we seal out this year in strength. We want to make sure that we are positioning ourselves properly for the next year, for 2026, and what that looks like, how that shows up in our world. Hi, Joe, one of our brand partners, our fragrance. Oh my gosh, so excited to tell you more about Joe and how he's partnered with us. His business, Apostioli, is partnering with us for the fragrance experience for Courts and Connection. However, back to what I was saying. This is the time to sow into ourselves. This is the time to start to get ready for 2026, to start off strong, to invest in ourselves, to make sure that we are showing up in excellence. Okay? And this is the ways that you're going to do it. So, one of the things that we are doing is we're doing a buy one get one for corks, connections, and costumes. Okay, and this is where everybody from around the U.S., no matter where you are, you can get in the room. This is our annual social where we have men and women coming together, converging on Charleston, South Carolina. We have it at the Moxie downtown Charleston location. It's absolutely beautiful. We host it on the rooftop. So no matter what the situation is, we will be okay. If it's raining, we'll be okay. Because when you pull in, there's an option for you to get some valet. So you don't have to get your gorgeous gown or your fabulous costume wet. And then you're going to go in the elevator and go up to the rooftop. But the fantastic thing about this is it's indoor outdoor. So if it's raining, we go inside. If it's not, we're outside, we're inside, we're on the roof, we're looking at the beautiful Ravenel Bridge in the skyline. It's such a vibe. I've got some content that I'm shooting, that I'm going to be showing you where you come in, how to access the rooftop, all the things. But it doesn't really matter. We're going to be covered either way it goes. Yes, Ascenda. Ascenda is the name of our fragrance, you guys. So excited to tell you. So imagine this. You pull up, you get out of your car, you're either by yourself, you're with a girlfriend, you're with your husband, boyfriend, fiance, wife, all the things, right? You get out, you walk inside, you go up the elevator, you hit the rooftop, and you're immediately, the first thing that you smell is our custom EYG and Apostioli fragrance, Ascenda, which is just an Italian word for elevate, you guys. You get off the elevator, you smell this beautiful scent in the air. You're checked in by our person at the front desk because, yes, you have to be on the list. You have to make sure you RSVP. You have to make sure you have a ticket in order to get in the room with these incredible people, these business owners, professionals, restaurant owners, people with media, just the most incredible, nicest people you ever want to meet. You walk in, you check in, you get your wristband so that you can access your experience that you're going to have. You walk past our incredible row of caterers. We have so many wonderful partners this year. I'm so excited. You walk out on the open terrace and it's just beautiful. It's dozens of other people dressed in their gowns, dressed in their content, their costumes, having a great time. In the background, the DJ is playing your favorite song. In the background, there's wonderful music, and you're introduced to incredible people because I am reaching out to you. I'm connecting with the people that secure their tickets. I'm connecting with the people that RSVP so that I know the type of people that they want to meet, the type of people that they want to get connected with, the type of character of the people that they want to work with, which all of our people are incredible because we vet our members, we vet the people that are operating in the EYG eco space, and you have incredible conversations and you connect with people with intentionality. And you plant seeds that will help you grow next year and the year after that, and for the next 5 years and for the next 10 years. This is more than just an incredible moment, an incredible experience, an incredible piece of time that you're capturing. This is you laying the foundation for the future so that you can get closer to what it is that you define success by. That's what these moments are. It's hard to kind of capture that online and really articulate what these spaces are. We can try our absolute best, but it's really something that you have to feel. It's something that you have to experience. You have to be in the room in order to really get connected with all of these incredible people, to really have these experiences and start to sow into your future. If you're not so sure you're on the fence, don't just take my word from it. I'm the founder of Elevate Your Growth. Of course, I think we're the most amazing thing that has happened to networking ever in life because we have created these spaces in Myrtle Beach, in Pawleys Island, in Denver, in Miami, in Charleston. We're launching Pennsylvania. We have created these spaces and been intentional about it spreading throughout all of the locations that we meet in person in, and having that same sense of welcome, having that same sense of it not feeling really cliquey or not feeling transactional. Like, that's one of the reasons why I created this space, is because the experience that I was having in the networking world. It all started because I was paying thousands of dollars in dues and was walking in these rooms and I was feeling alienated. I was feeling left out. I felt like if you walk into the room and there's a bunch of people that are already in a group, nobody recognizes you, no one acknowledges you, no one stops their conversation. They're kind of giving you a vibe like you're bothering them. I mean, drop a heart or drop in the comments, yeah, I've had that experience, or I know what you're talking about. If you have walked into a networking event where you're already kind of anxious, you're already kind of excited inside about walking into this new space and not really knowing what to expect, and then you walk in and you feel like the outlier. You feel like you just walked into a club that you don't belong in. That's the experience that I was having. And at the time I was having that experience because I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm a woman in a male dominated space. Maybe it's because I'm Black. Like, it was all these things that I was having. I was interpreting from my lived experience and projecting it onto the environment that I was in. But it really wasn't until I spoke to so many other people, men, women from different industries. Joe said he's had the same experience. Exactly. It wasn't until I spoke to people from different industries, different socioeconomic backgrounds, different ethnicities, that I realized, no, we're all having a shared experience in this networking space. It has nothing to do with the lies that we tell ourselves. It has to do with the culture in certain spaces. And we are intentional about our Elevate Your Growth space being one where extroverts can flourish, where introverts can flourish, where ambiverts can flourish. I just learned that word this year. I've been calling myself An extroverted introvert. There's a word for it. An ambivert, honey. Anytime that I am keynoting, I am doing corporate training, I am hosting a social, no matter if we've got 5 people and we're doing a very intimate social, or we've got 40 people, it's a little bit bigger, or our annual, where we have dozens of people. I have gotten to take 30 minutes prior to just breathe and be by myself and get in the zone to people in the way that I need to people, right? I'm about to walk into a room and there's going to be a lot of people there and I've got to get my mind right. And there's sometimes times where there's a lot happening. I'm making sure everybody's having a great time. I'm keeping eyes on people that might not be talking to people, and I'm going over and either talking to them myself because I don't want them to feel like they're not valuable in our spaces, or I'll send one of our team members to go to. There's just a lot of wheels turning when I'm doing all the things at our event. So there's moments where I have to just step away for a second and just breathe and have time to myself, just a little bit of quiet. Because the moment that I go into that room, you best believe there's been hours and months and all the things of training and putting things together to make sure this moment comes together. Sometimes I just need 5 minutes and 13 seconds to just take it in, appreciate the moment, get centered, and just have some time for myself. And I realize that the people that we create these spaces for, they are having the exact same experience. They just need to go and take a little bit of break because it's so peoply in there. Or they just want to go and have a chat with a friend for a moment. Whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, but this is what I do not want you to do. I do not want you to shy away from the version of yourself that you want to be because you do not want to get in the room and deal. You don't want to deal. You don't want to overcome that excitement, which we call it anxiety as we get older in our adulthood. Get past that. Get in the room. The version of you that is waiting for you to emerge lies on the other side of fear. Invest in yourself. Get in the room. Shake hands with people that you feel like they might be a little bit out of your league. You might feel like you're not on their level. These are the people that you need to connect with. And guess what? Those people are incredible. They're humble. Don't let those lies define you too. That every person that's wealthy is stuck up and will, what's the word I'm looking for? They're stuck up and they'll be dismissive of you. That's not true. We have a woman in our legacy leadership group. She's been a mentor of mine for years. Her company is generating $76 million a year. Sweetest person you ever want to meet. But it's these lies that we tell ourselves that keep us from connecting with people that have the ability to pull us, to encourage us, to inform us, to sow into us, to give us knowledge, to level us up, to broker introductions, to say, you need to work with this person. You need to buy this person's perfume. You need to try this person's sauce. You need to try this caterer's food. You need to try this person's restaurant. You need to hire them to be your attorney. You need to hire them to be your CPA. And get you into rooms and get you aligned with people that can help you get to where you're going to go. Come on. This is not the time to be afraid. This is the time to lean in, believe in ourselves, push that fear to the side, and do what you need to do so that you can level up your life, level up your finances, level up your mentality. What are you reading right now? Outside of the Bible, for us Bibles readers, what are you reading? How are you sowing into yourself? How are you cultivating and stewarding the calling that God has over your life? How are you doing it? I'm going to be with you every step of the way. My team will be with you every step of the way. We will make sure that you're comfortable. We will make sure that you have incredible people to meet. Not only do we curate these spaces for you to have an incredible experience, on top of the fact that we are giving back to community with Kay Phillips Advocacy Center, sowing into them who advocate for children that's been physically and sexually abused. So not only are you empowering yourself, empowering your future, having a great time, and giving back to the community, you are leveling up your next version of the life that you want to live. Joe says he's winning. Listen, Joe, I got my books right here. So I'm reading How to Win Friends and Influence People Too by Dale Carnegie. Incredible, incredible book. I'm also reading The Millionaire Next Door. I'm almost done with that. I'm reading 2 books at the same time. And then my book I recommend, of course, The Entrepreneur's Checklist, which is one of the items that you get. So let's say that you've got a ticket to Corks and Connections, and you don't necessarily want to do the buy one, get one, where you can bring a friend of yours or your husband or your wife. You're just like, I'm just going to come alone. Okay. One of the things that you can opt in to do is get a signed copy of the Entrepreneur's Checklist. So who is this book for? So listen, when I was building my business, the thing that I was so annoyed with was the books that show you how to build businesses. They're all super long. You get to page 300 before you realize what it is that you need to be doing in order to build your business. Or you're piecing all of this free content together to try to make it happen. Honey, I was done. I was like, I wish there was just one book that I could refer to, that I could get to the point, make it happen, open my business, know what I needed to do. So instead of me wishing that it existed, I created it. Okay, so it's the Entrepreneur's Checklist. So what you do, this is a book that I published a few years back, okay? And it just gets right to the point. It's 25 pages. How to get your business started. What will your company name be? So things to really think about, right? These are their chapters, and each chapter is like maybe a couple of pages long. It's just really getting to the point. The necessary paperwork, how to open your business bank account, keeping money organized, okay? First impressions, we're getting into branding and how to be positioned, building clients and community relations. So after you go through the book, I'm a big checklist person, right? I have to go in a specific order. So not only do you get the breakdown on each page, but you get your checklist at the end. Okay, so you write down your company name, your business entity classification or your EIN, the state that you're registered in, your workers' comp information if it's applicable, business bank account, so that I'm a big notebook person too. So I was another problem that I would of my own that I was trying to solve with this book is I was writing down all my information in all these various notebooks and I couldn't find them. I was like, where's that number? I couldn't find it. So when you're going through and you're getting all of these things done, you're checking everything off, you then put it right in here. Now you need to keep this book safe. You know, you want to keep it at home because I'll have all your information. Great title. Thank you, Joe. So then you write all your information so it's just in one place. Okay. So then it's a space for people that you meet when you're out networking. The event that you went to and the date. So that when you are going out and you're meeting people and these people are good for strategic partnerships, maybe they could be a client, maybe they could be a basis of referrals, of introductions, you have them here so that you can refer to your book, right? And then the last page is your affirmations, okay? Because honey, when you're in business ownership, some days are just gonna be tough. Some days you're really gonna have to dig deep and think about your core reason why you're doing what you're doing. For some people, it's a calling. For other people, they're doing it for financial freedom. For other people, they're doing it for time freedom. For other people, they're doing it for their family, their legacy. Okay? Whatever your core reason is, you want to hold on to that. So you got your daily affirmations. I believe in myself. That's number one. I believe I am worthy of success. Because a lot of the things that we deal with, a lot of the limiting beliefs that we have are based off of what someone else has spoken over our life, that we then internalize and it becomes our own dialogue internally. Or it's just that we have lost our confidence somewhere along the way. So you have to repeat these things. I believe I am capable of being financially profitable in my business. Say these over and over. I'm willing to learn the things I need to know to succeed. Yes. Doing anything new is humbling. The incredible thing about learning and becoming a better version of us is you will feel stupid at the beginning. All of us do. Do not let that hold you back from learning the things that you need to learn so that you can show up. Empower yourself. Humble yourself. Understand you don't know everything about everything. Think and Grow Rich. That's another good one, Joe. I am open to receiving abundance in my business. Do not let anybody else's outside talk, people that are not making moves, people that have suppressed their own dreams, speak failure, and you listen to it over your business. Because God planted an assignment in you and has given you the tools and will align you with the people and will give you the vision that you need to make it come into fruition. And nobody else is privy to that except you. Nobody knows what that passion is. I wake up every morning with a fire in my belly because I know that I am going to touch somebody's life. I am going to empower somebody's journey. I am going to bless them with a new relationship that's going to bless them. I'm going to bless them with some information that's going to change their life. I am going to speak into them confidence that they have lost along the way because of their finances, because of their circumstances, because of the people in their circle, because of rooms that they're in. I know my calling. Praise God, I have been given the vision and I understood the assignment, because some people go to the grave and they have no idea what they were supposed to do here, or they do and they're too afraid to step into it. I'm so grateful that I did the work, and I speak that over the people in the EYG community and the people that are connected to me regardless, however they're connected to me. So if you just want to come and get the ticket yourself and you want the book because you don't want to buy one, get one, it's right there. So get the buy one, get one, or you can buy a ticket, get the free book if you want. Okay. Or you can join the Elite Inner Circle. The Elite Inner Circle, we've got a couple options for that. So like I was telling you before, okay, I was paying thousands of dollars in dues. It was feeling alienated, right? So that was another thing that I didn't absolutely love, is that I was in these rooms and I really wasn't getting what I was paying for, because the space really wasn't, I didn't vibe with the space. But it was also so high. Why I gotta pay $1,000 a year? Period. So when God gave me this assignment, he also told me that he wanted it to be a low barrier for entry. He wanted it to be something that people could afford. The $25 a month is not representative of its value at all. Because I personally live by, you're going to pay into this $25, and if you really tap in and you really participate, you're going to get exponentially 3 times, 10 times more what you're paying. You're going to get so much more value. You're going to get in the room, in our virtual rooms. You have the ability. I would love to see our members doing more of this. So when you become a member, all of your posts are pre-approved. That means that you have unlimited advertising leverage and access into our online community. You can post 30 times a day if you wanted to. I ask that you don't, because you get dinged for spam. But if you wanted to, you could. You get unlimited advertising access into our community. We've now got 2.2 thousand people, and there's 600 people in the queue because of one of the reasons, because of Joe, and because of our directors, and because of incredible other members that love our community, and therefore they invite 10 of their friends. They invite 30 of their friends that they feel like would be good for the space. And we're talking about business owners and professionals and creatives. These are the people that our group, our community, our ecosystem consists of. So you get unlimited advertising access, okay? You get early access to our groups because they all sell out. Our events, you get, your information is sent prior, okay? You get member-only pricing and savings. You get automatic invitations to our secret monthly dinners that we have. So this is how it's broken down during the year. During our annual, that's where it's everybody, men, women come together. No, it's not a dating thing. It's just, I say it in that way because the men meet separately than the women throughout the year. But our annual, everyone comes together, okay? So throughout the year, you get invitations. You get an automatic invitation to get in the room and connect with all of these incredible women, okay? You get access to our signature community wellness program. This is also free. This is also included in your $25 a month, where you speak to Montrese, who is our wellness director. Her only responsibility is to connect with somebody when they're hurting, to connect with somebody when they need support. That's built into your membership. You have access to that. Because none of us are supposed to go this journey alone, okay? You get to be included in our nationwide. I need to change that because now it's worldwide. You get access to our worldwide collaboration calls and our networking events that are virtual, the ones that are in person, our workshops where I'm teaching or we have a guest that's teaching. I teach, of course, on networking and how to actually network, how it's more than just collecting cards. It's more than just handing out your card to a bunch of people. It's more than that. There's an actual strategy on how to best benefit from networking and how to do it properly. So those are that's the access and the workshops that you get access to. But also, while you're on the Zoom, we open it up so that people can actually network in real time and implement the things that I just taught, okay? You get discounts on being in the Elevate Your Growth magazine that is also going to be featured at Quartz Connections and Costumes, featuring some incredible members. Okay, and you get to come on my podcast. You get to be a guest. You get to tap in to the incredible people that we speak to, get in front of them, talk about what it is that you offer, talk about how you add value, and you get to go live. So we have Fridays and Saturdays are delegated for Elite Inner Circle members, where they get to go live in the group. All they have to do is schedule the day they're gonna go live, the time, and then they get 20 minutes to talk about whatever they want to. They could do a full-on presentation. They could talk about their offers. All that for $25 a month. Get access to all that for less than 3 cups of coffee a month. Okay? Or you can do the whole year and get 3 months free. for $250, or you can do legacy leadership, where you get in the room with people that are generating 6, 7, and 8 figures and really are focused on significance and impact once a month virtually as well. So this is what we're doing. This is who we are. So as a part, coming back to what it is that we're doing for our elevation days, as a part of that, you sign on, you pay your $25, your second month is free. So that you can really get tapped in, so that you can really start to build relationships right now. Okay? So exciting. So this is what I want you to do. So if you want to get your ticket to Quirks, Connections, and Costumes, you can do two things. You can visit EYGevents.com, or you can text Quirks. Make sure that's all lowercase. Okay? Quirks to 843-648-3875. It's an automation, okay? If for whatever reason you don't get your link, maybe it's outside of the quiet hours. So if it's between the hours of 11 and 7, you're good. But if you're doing it like 8:30, it might kick it to you the next day, whatever the issue is. If you have any issues, you DM me and I will get you the link personally. Okay? So that's how you get tapped in to get your buy one, get one ticket to Quirks and Connections, or to buy your ticket and for me to send you a signed copy. Or actually, I'll just give you your signed copy at the event, since we're 20 days away, I think now. I'll just give you your signed copy there. And you can start to work on building your business and positioning it the right way. Okay? So excited. Did I cover everything? Let me double check. Yeah, so you also, this is the flash drawing. If you get your ticket within the next 2 days, today or tomorrow, you also enter in a drawing for $50. We're just giving y'all everything. So let me tell you about my favorite. You got the information there? You got the Quirks and Connection? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hide that. So my favorite part that I'm really looking forward to is, so doing Quirks and Connections, we're going to have a portion where it's the costume contest. So people are doing one or two things. You can either come in a costume, whatever you want to come as, or you can come in masquerade. I'm kind of leaning towards masquerade. I don't know. I told somebody the other day, like, I'm so goofy. I'm like leaning between an inflatable dinosaur, like a cute gown and a mask, honey. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You just gonna have to wait to see, right? So we're gonna have a costume contest, and the winner wins a trip to Cancun. Yes. So make sure that when you are picking out your costume and you're doing your makeup and you're taking all things into consideration, realize that there's a trip to Cancun on the line. That is sponsored by one of our Elite Inner Circle members, Zakira. She is the owner and founder of Straight Trippin'. Look up her profile. Zakira travels all over. Her name is Zakira Chantel. Okay. Name of her company is Straight Trippin' Group Travels. Okay. Her profile is just, it gives me life. Her trip to Egypt and Asia, just beautiful, beautiful locations that she takes herself and her clients. And I'm so grateful to everybody that has joined us in making this event be the absolute best experience that we can offer for you guys. So yes, you win the trip to Cancun. Think about that for the costume contest. We have our Scent Ascenda by Appacioli fragrance. Okay, let me make sure I get all my sponsors' names. There's so many people involved. There's so many people to thank. I just gotta make sure I've got everybody. Okay, so we're gonna go. We've got 3 culinary sponsors this year. Okay, so Herbly Wonderful Culinary. He's gonna be there. Absolutely love White. Another one of our Elite Inner Circle members. Okay, we've got Alexis Mungin. The name of her company, her culinary business, is Ferris Backyard Catering. And the thing I like about all of these caterers is they all have like such different styles and different approaches to their expertise. I'm so excited to experiencing them all. And then we have Crystal's Catering and Sweet Treats. Okay, that's another one of our sponsors. And then we have Akima Richardson. So she is our beverage sponsor, and she's going to be doing cocktails and mocktails, because that was something important for me this year too, is for us to also make sure that we're honoring and holding space for people that are not drinking in this aspect of their life, their journey, and to have some cute and fun options for them too. Because some feedback that I've gotten from people is like, they don't necessarily want to go out and partake in certain events anymore because they feel pressured to drink, or they feel like they might be judged in a certain space if they're not drinking. And we don't want people to feel that way, right? So we're having custom cocktails and mocktails provided by Wicked Cocktails. Okay, so yeah, get your ticket, get in the room, become a member, get in the room, do all the things. It's going for the next 48 hours, okay? Let me just put this signage up again. It's going for the next 48 hours. All right? So again, text the number, DM me. I'll send it to you directly. You can text me if you know me personally. Just text me, and I'll get you the information that you need. So, yes, that's it. That's it. EYG Elevation Days today and tomorrow. Get in the room. I'm so excited. Get ready for all this incredible content that is about to rain all over you this month while I introduce you, bring you along with me to walk certain locations, to have meetings with our people involved, our sponsors, just all the things. I'm so excited. I love you so much. If nobody has told you today, I'm proud of you. I want you to be proud of yourself. I want you to do what you need to do to become the version of yourself that God called you to be. It's already in you. Just empower yourself. Make sure you're reading. Make sure you are sewing into yourself. Make sure you are getting in the right rooms. Make sure you are getting around the right people. Okay? I love you. That's it. I've taken enough of your time. Bye.